Hey guys, I got a comment recently on my origami boomerang tutorial from the Hybrid Inc., and he asked,
is there any way you can interlock the origami boomerangs?
you could find the tutorial by clicking on this link up here. Once you've done that, you'll notice that yes, on the front of the boomerang there is a little bit of a pocket. And if you wanted to, you could slide one boomerang into the other one and get something like this. Do you want to do this? No, because this will either A, split up in midair and become two boomerangs, which probably won't come back to you.
Fail.
B, fall to the ground.
Epic fail.
Or C, poke someone's eye out.
Ow!
What you do want to do is to take two of the boomerangs and grab a little bit of tape, and I'm going to show you how to make something like this, the super boomerang.
Flame Juggler 117 initially made a video response with this model, but took it down, was not available for comment.
Ninja! Why do you need to make the super boomerang? 1, it's free. 2, it's the coolest thing I've ever made with my bare hands. 4, you can throw it with your right or your left hand. 3, once you have the two boomerangs, it only takes about 30 seconds to tape them together. 5, if you have a low ceiling, it doesn't matter. This flies in a horizontal plane. 6, you don't need to be a ninja to do it, but if you want to become a ninja, just click on this video here by Ryan Higa, or you can click on my video here on how to make a ninja star. And 7, it's free.
Warning, this is only free if you have printer paper and tape. I am not responsible for you slaying or stealing paper or tape from someone.
Take two boomerangs that you already know fly well and hold them both with the same side facing towards you. As you'll see, I'm holding this diagonal line with the pocket facing towards us. Same thing with the one on the right, just like I showed at the end of the origami boomerang tutorial. You don't want to hold the one on the left like this and the one on the right like this with the flap. Hold them both the same side facing towards you. Then you're going to flip or turn the one on the right 180 degrees until you're holding them corner to corner. Now you're going to slide the one on the left over the one on the right so that these creases or lines here overlap. When you do that, the corner of the top boomerang will be in between this corner here made by these two edges, and the corner of the bottom boomerang will be here in between these two edges of the top boomerang. Once you have it just like that, we're going to put two pieces of tape on the top. One here on this edge of the corner and one here. So take two pieces of tape, maybe like an inch long, and put one on this edge and then put one on this edge. Flip it over, and we're going to do the same with this bottom corner. However, on the bottom here you'll see that we have that flap. So what you want to do is to take another piece of tape, and we're just going to tape this edge here, which doesn't have the flap. And then for the last piece of tape, take it. All you need to do is to lift up this flap here and put the piece of tape down like this, underneath that flap. Press down so it looks like this. So you basically just don't want to put any tape on this edge. Then all you need to do is to just press downwards on it, make sure it's flat, and you've completed the super boomerang. Before I show you how to throw the super boomerang, I'm going to give you a few tips for throwing the single one a little better. Always hold it with this diagonal fold facing towards you. If you throw it upside down like this, it's going to hit the ground. Put the tip of your finger on top of the edge here and hold it between your middle finger and thumb, just like this. Now it's all about giving the boomerang a nice spin, so you're going to flick your wrist and let it roll off the tip of your finger. Also, don't throw it horizontally. Angle it up a little bit, maybe at a 30 or 45 degree angle. And if you're hitting the ceiling, just kneel down closer to the ground like that.
In super slow-mo.
To throw the boomerang with your right hand, again make sure that this diagonal line is facing towards you, and you're going to grasp one of these arms between your pointer and middle finger, and let the center of the boomerang on the back lie on the rest of your fingers like this, just to give it some support so it's not being bent. And you can also throw it like a frisbee if you want to. That's not the best way that it flies though. To make the boomerang go in a circle, again hold it the same way between your pointer and middle finger. Let the center of it rest on your other fingers, and this next arm of the boomerang should actually rest on your palm like that. Hold it vertical, but tilt it to the left a little bit, and when you throw it, it's going to circle to the right. So hold it like this, tilt it to the left, maybe at like a 70-degree angle, but you can experiment with it. And then rotate your hand outwards, similar to like when you're doing a yo-yo if you make it sleep. Just let it roll out of your hand. To throw the boomerang with your left hand, instead of holding it so that this diagonal fold is on front and all of these arms are slanted to the right, just flip it over like this. Then hold it the same way, except tilt it to the right now like this, and snap your wrist outwards.
Go, you evil cat. I'm trying to make a video here. Ow! Ow!